Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my humble salutations at the Divine Lotus feet. This afternoon, I wanted to share some of my thoughts on this great topic. Our life is His message. Through the experiences Swami has given me, one-on-one, to getting away from Swami's physical presence and being here and building a life which is a very, very, very important part of our life. We cannot have Swami with us physically all the time, but we have to improve. So the transition from what Swami was mentioning from my life is my message to our life is His message. We are in the process, but some of my thoughts reflected on this 16 hours of my presentation preparation really gave me the insight into what all Swami has done every minute in building each and every one of us, in bringing him closer to him. Before I get into the topic, first of all, I must thank the organizers of Regional 3 Committee for bringing me here and making me part of your retreat, and also making me listen to Dr. Upadhyaya's talk. I'm really thankful to you all. It was such a great honor to be listening to him this morning. It is such a, we keep using this word these days a lot. Service to a different level, love to a different level, and medicine to a different level. And these are experiences which are coming out of him. Actually, sorry to interrupt and tell you, Frederick Forsyth, he wrote a book called Fourth Protocol and Day of the Jackal, all these books. What happens is when you read the novel all by yourself, you start imagining a movie in your own mind. After which, even if the movie is released, oh, that's not so good. That is how he created so many movies and so many hundreds of people here, which itself is an experience which is meant for ourselves. Each and every one of us would have grabbed the same stories he told in our own way, because that is what is meant for us. So you created a kind of encyclopedia of one story, of multiple stories, into different minds, and that itself is a message for each one of us, which is, Swami has made you do this, and we are thankful to you on that. It is such a great honor to really go through different types of illustrations, demonstrations of Swami's love in different levels altogether. However, every one of us have limitations. Everyone cannot be a doctor. Everyone cannot be a singer, because everyone can sing, everyone can doctor, but we cannot become a doctor, we cannot become a musician, we cannot become, so we have limitations, and because of that, so I would begin with the hypothesis that Swami has created each and every one of us for a purpose. And that is what we need to be looking out for achieving our life, is his message. I gave the I grabbed the banner from you. So this is the approach. Swami said, my life is my message, to begin with. And then we have not even understood completely about Swami's life or Swami's message. Now we are going to the last level of our life is his message. So let's take one step at a time in this hour and a half. Understand Swami's life a little bit from whatever I have understood. The thing is, what Swami used to say, you have a cup in your heart. I have come to give so much, but you can hold only that much. So in that little thing, whatever I could grab from Swami's life in my presence and using my heart, I'm trying to build an ocean out of it. So that is what is the reality. So each and every one of us are given that little cup of love which we can hold, and that is what we are going to use today for the talk. And then on transition, what happens, once the cup is full, it starts overflowing, and then we have to broaden the cup. That's what Swami said, you make your heart bigger and bigger so that I can give you more. So that is what is expansion. And then we go to understand how exactly Swami performs various activities, and then let me get into the next topic. So let us, because right now this is afternoon session, so I want to make it interactive. I'm going to divide this hall into like 5, 6, each and every, aisle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aisles. I'm going to let you choose the attribute of Swami which made a difference in your life. One attribute. Aisle 1, please. Anyone? Compassion. Awesome. Aisle 2? Love. Aisle 3? Service. Aisle 4? Discipline. Aisle 5? You can repeat the same thing too. That doesn't matter. Love. Aisle 6? Humor. Look at that. Love. Service. Swami is an animals lover too, right? Jovial, funny, humor. See? Discipline. Omniscient. He'll come out and tell us what we did that day. Discipline. Joyful. Blissful. Thoughtful. Music lover. Okay, here you go. So let's do one thing. So why I bring this about attributes is because we will take Swami from what we know of Swami to what we want to become. So let's just sing. This morning I was feeling every time there was a topic which I was coming out of Dr. Upadhyay's mouth, I said, oh my God, the same thing is being covered in my presentation too. Swami has wanted it that way, maybe, I do not know, but it's like, that is how, let's sing this bhajan, My Life is My Message. So that exactly came to my thought too. And let's sing this bhajan just to wake us up. Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food. Love is my form, truth is my bread, bliss is my food. My life is my message, expansion is my life. No reason for love, no season for love, no birth, no death. Prema Sathya Ananda, Dharma Shanti Ahimsa. Shirdi Sai, Sathya Sai, Prema Sai, Jai Jai. Shirdi Baba, Sathya Baba, Prema Baba, Jai Jai. Love is my form, truth is my bread, bliss is my food. My life is my message, expansion is my love. No reason for love, no season for love, no birth, no death. Prema Satya Ananda, Dharma Shanti Ahimsa. Shirdi Sai, Satya Sai, Prema Sai, Jai Jai. Shirdi Baba, Satya Baba, Prema Baba, Jai Jai. Love is my form, truth is my bread, bliss is my food. I was just searching for what is Swami's really. What is his life? So Swami tells in this bhajan, expansion is my life. So that is the point. I needed something to build on, and Swami gave me the message on his own words, in his own bhajan. That is where the building happens like this. Tomorrow I'll sing more often, so please do not expect me to sing too much. Today I want to speak more. Tomorrow I'll sing more as part of the talk. So this expansion is actually Swami's life. And what is his message? Is love. Love is my form, Swami tells. So what exactly is this topic today is, this is the most difficult thing. You can expand your business level after level, city after city, branches after branches across the world. What is needed with Swami is you can expand, but with love. That is a very challenging goal given to us. So that is where Swami's Our Life is message is caring for the world. In my own words, in my own understanding, in my own little cup of understanding, caring for this world with love in one or more domains, bringing it to reality, because we have to live our daily life. Swami doesn't want us to meditate in the forest. He wants us to be in the real life, be with others, and try to grow the values. Okay, let's relax a little bit. So all of us, before becoming Sai devotee, we're all fresh Sai devotees. What happens? Oh, we are born in a Sai family, or we just got to know about Swami from somewhere, some source. And then what do we do? Oh, all this group of people are praying Swami as God. Let me go sit down and listen some bhajans initially to start with. These are all, even me, I'm talking about my own self. Even though you're born in a Sai family, it takes time to really become a Sai devotee. So, and then what do we think? Oh, we'll treat Swami's picture as God. And then we go to center or samiti and go for bhajans and come back home. If we are gifted more, we'll go to Puttaparthi and see how Puttaparthi functions and go for namaskar, darshan, everything. We come back home, yeah, for us the picture is God. And then we see Swami interacting with students. Oh, okay, he spends a lot of time with the students, so students are great. No, let's not think like that. So this is how we'll think. And then what happens? Swami is built, after some years, we find, he's doing something great. He's building colleges, hospitals. So he's doing big things, really, which other people could not ever do. He has not even gone to college, but he's able to do all these things. So from logical point of view, we start evaluating Swami, and then we can go only up to that extent, and then finally we come back home. Oh, let's be ourselves. When we go to center, we'll do a role play there. When we come back, we are in the world, we'll just be ourselves. So that is how we all have been. But here is where Swami is talking about expansion is my life. So what exactly happens in all of us is, it sounds like a classroom session, right? When I put a pie chart like that, it sounds like a classroom session, but I'm just trying to express as to what was wrong with me until I went to Swami. I was thinking, yes, I do have a plan to go to center or something, and then I go there and do bhajans or whatever, and then I act. Finally, I put talam or play tabla or whatever. I just go do service and come back home. And then I do my work in a different way. So what happens is, as a result, we do plan, do, act. Do whatever we want, act as emotional as possible. Meaning, whatever, these are all places where I, spend all my time doing whatever I like. That is how we have been approaching, and that is how what happens is, until in my approach, for me, I needed to go to the workshop of Swami. Not everyone needs to go. It doesn't mean being a student is great. I'm saying in the sense, it is better that we know what all Swami expects us to do, but I, as an individual, had to go to that workshop of Swami to understand what is life. Not everyone needs to go through, but if you are in my kind of a person, the experiences which I'm going to narrate will be more useful. However, I will tell you certain things which are in general, which is applicable too. Swami gives love, service, jovial. All those attributes which you mentioned is great. Absolutely. There is a phase of Swami which we get to see when we go to Puttaparthi. Swami reviews every little thing we do. Swami evaluates every move what we do. And then Swami also checks for any remarks that come from you, from others about you. So what is expanding with love means, we cannot get any remarks about ourselves and expand in such a manner that everyone says great about us and still build. It's a very heavy foundation we have to put to build one big mansion. So that is how Swami builds the attributes in each and every human being. And that was needed. So the part of my talk, the main part of my talk is, Sai's love, he gives individual attention. Some stories for you as to how exactly he pampers all of us to know what all he does. And then it doesn't last too long. He begins to start giving you treatment, where you will start, oh, I thought Swami has taken avatar just only for me. That is how you will start feeling when he pampers you. Oh my God, Swami's talking to this American group every time they go. And you will think that every time I go, Swami will talk to me because I'm from America. No, it's not like that. Swami will give pampering, in terms of what he has come to give you. But at some point in time, he'll withdraw and watch. And he will withdraw in such a manner that he will not even look at us. That is the grinding phase. That is a treatment phase we have to go through. So why I'm mentioning all this is, these are all part of the expansion which we are going to. And then third one is, then when we go through the grinding and then he comes back saying that this is what you were doing, and that is why I was not looking at you or talking to you, then we realize, oh, Swami has come for everyone, not just me. And the next one is, and because we built this external awareness, and that time, Swami comes to our life, and we understand what all Swami expects. And even though Swami may not look at me, there are so many people in this retreat working at the kitchen for the next session. Why? They have an inspiration in their heart. They don't need to listen to anything. They don't need to enjoy anything. There are people in Swami's organization who will continuously work for Swami and not expect any results. Swami is blessing them at that level. There was a story. Last week we had a Samarpan in Bethesda Center. One PhD scholar by name Sudarshanam, he said how Swami would feed the deers in Thrai Vrindavan. So he took whatever the feed is to be given to And then he gave an example saying, Swami will just hold it. Out of the 20 deers which are there, couple of deers will come near Swami's hands, and it'll come one bit it'll eat, and then Swami will start feeding, and then Swami's eyes will not only be there in the deer right next to it, also it'll be he will have his eyes on those deers which are afraid to come near Swami. So Swami will keep feeding and watching all others. So slowly looking at the first two deers, couple of other deers will come and start eating whatever Swami gives. And then some will be halfway, and Swami will just throw a little bit, take this and throw a little bit. And then there will be, within 20 minutes, you'll find 4 deers will not come near Swami. So Swami will take the remaining and throw at them wherever they are. That is exactly Swami's love is always available to everyone. It is our own fear, our own mistakes, which is not allowing us to go near Swami, but that does not stop Swami from giving his love. He still throws. And when he throws, if you don't catch or if you don't pick it up, who is the loser? But he demonstrates even through that little example which he told us that he cares for every one of us, whether we are sitting in the first row in the bhajan hall or working in the kitchen. So that is infinite love, which is what we are going to keep seeing more. In the meanwhile, for my stories, I need to build, because some of you, is there anyone who has not gone to Puttaparthi? Can you lift your hands? Yeah. Which is, so just for their sake, I built this sequence, which is very quick run through. This is the Vidyagiri gate. As soon as we go to Puttaparthi, we enter through this gate. And then we see the hostel, the dorm for boys. The playground, which has all beautiful statues and a Shanti Vedika. The dining hall, where we sit and eat as students. And Swami come in examining as to how every item is being served. Whenever there is a lunch or dinner like this, if there is 20 items being served, Swami will finally quickly locate one plate where one item was missed. Hey, this guy missed it. Swami says it not because of his divinity, sheer discipline of doing things systematically. Swami can catch. So that is how Swami is looking at. And then this is the sports auditorium right in front of our dorm. For Swami, people think only bhajans all the time is important. The Swami has built so many things. College, the Mandir Bhajan Hall, Sai Kulwant Hall, Trai Brindavan, Sai Shruti in Kodaikanal, which Dr. Upadhyaya was mentioning. So this is actually for us, whenever we enter Parthi, all students, the moment we enter the arch, we feel we are in home. We are at home. That homely feeling comes automatically to all of us, I'm sure. Now, again, interactive session. So, how does Swami's love flow? Meaning, if you can, aisle 1, please. Swami's love, how does it flow? Can you have a mechanism by which Swami's love can flow to you? Bhakti. Bhakti is a very good example. We have Bhakti, it will flow. Any other forms? Service. So we are repeating the same thing. Service. So what kind of service? Selfless service. Okay, good. So service, if we do, we can do that. Any other thing? I couldn't hear. Friendship? Yeah, good. Friendship. Anything else? Compassion. So you're telling the attributes. So what I'm trying to request you to tell is how can, if you want to do a service, how will you identify that you want to do a service? Spontaneous. That is a generic statement. if you as an individual has to perform a service, first thing you will identify in yourself something. What is that? A need, correct. A need for that service. And then if you should do it, you should have the capability to do that, right? If Dr. Upadhyaya is doing some service, what is that service based on? Medical, him being a doctor. So like that, so many services are possible if you are a singer. If you're a sportsman, you can give joy to so many people. If you're an art builder, you can build things. You can build Swami's buildings. So everything depends on, if I have to go near Swami, what does the students do as soon as they join hostel? How can I go near Swami? So what is that I identify and find out? I find out what is the kind of skill I have. I can use it to go demonstrate. I'll do a dance, jump, gymnastics, sports, anything possible. So basically, how we develop ourselves in terms of path of love, even for us to enter into a love, what we do is we either chant Veda, right? There are boys who chant Veda. Not everyone can chant Veda. Some people sing. Some people can speak well. Some people can build things well. And some people can play well. Swami signing basketball, Sathya Sai, with love, Sathya Sai Baba. We give everything for him to sign. And then he comes and watches various programs. And then, finally, the hospitals, mobile hospital, various services. So ultimately, I'm trying to think through as to what exactly we try to do to bring the love in us to the world is using a skill. And then, so here singing being my only skill. So let me sing a little bit so that, it'll be, what exactly happens in terms of pampering time. Let me sing the first bhajan I sang in front of Swami. Daya karo he karuna nidhan sai tum ho data daya karo tum ho sai kripa karo Prabhu tum sai antaryami. So this is the bhajan I sang first. I'm not going to sing full bhajans. And then on that day, Swami said, Baga practice chesi padu. Then he kept giving a lot of encouragement. And then there was a day when Guru Purnima time came. And then, Brother Sonam, who was here in the retreat last year, he taught me one bhajan. I had not known this bhajan earlier. And then I wanted to sing this bhajan somehow because I fell in love with it immediately. And then the Guru Purnima festival, as soon as I joined Swami's college, Swami gave me permission to sing. Swami has to say yes to sing in the mandir. You may be the greatest singer on earth. Unless he says yes, you can sing in the mandir, you cannot sing in the mandir. So that is how the permissions used to go. And then I requested him when he came to the hostel, and then I sang a couple of bhajans. And after that, when I went to the Purnachandra is the first time. I've heard Raja Reddy. Because I was born in a Sai family, I used to go to Puttaparthi. Shankara, Shiva Shankara, Shiva Shankara Rupa Maheshwara. I've heard all these bhajans in 1960s. I never thought in this same Purnachandra, I will one day get an opportunity to sit right next to Raja Reddy, sir. All his grace. How can we ever think that we are so great? It is his grace which gave me the opportunity to sit right next to Raja Reddy, sir, and sing this next bhajan. Let's sing and follow. That way it'll be easy. Kalyana Krishna, Kamaniya Krishna, Kalyana. Kalyana Krishna, Kamaniya Krishna. Kalinga Madana Shri Krishna. Hey Kalinga sanchari. Vrindavana ki tulasi mala, पीतांबर धारी मुरारी, पीतांबर धारी मुरारी. So this bhajan I started singing, and for all of you to know, when Swami used to be in the old mandir, before he can come to Purnachandra, there used to be a communication. There used to be a light on top. There used to be a Shirdi Baba statue and Sathya Baba statue, and there will be a light. And when the light glows, that means Swami has started from mandir. That's how we will know, oh, okay, we have to kind of prepare for bhajans more faster or things like that. So Bhagwan, as soon as I started Kalyana Krishna, the light grew and Swami is coming. So this is how the approach goes. The women will think, oh, I want Swami to come from my side. The three sides Swami can come. Men, gent side, middle, or the ladies side. So because they want to get the first darshan, and Swami's orange robe and the navy blue curtain. When Swami comes in for darshan, on that particular day, Swami came through the middle partition. He just opened it, and then he came through. And that is exactly the same time. Pitambar dhari murari. So Swami comes out for darshan in the Purnachandra hall, and I sing Pitambar dhari. And then the second speech starts. Kalyana Krishna, Kamaniya Krishna, Kalyana Krishna. Kalinga Madana Shri Krishna. Swami is coming and walking, and there's a beautiful throne for him, a big silver throne. He doesn't go there. He just keeps coming, and I'm sitting right next to Raja Reddy sir, and then he comes down, and there used to be a staircase, those days in the Purnachandra hall. Swami comes down and then sits on the staircase right in front of me. In my face, Swami's face is like this, and Swami sits down. If I'm sitting where the speaker is, Swami sits like this, and then comes and watches me sing. And then I'm looking into him, and then through this angle, I can see the Shirdi Baba, the hood of Shirdi Baba, and then Kalingamardan. It was all coming together. And that moment of my singing in front of Bhagwan, I cannot ever forget, because he can give the bliss of that moment of Krishna. And Swami closes his eyes. When we do it, please imagine Swami doing this. Swami closes his eyes and then starts doing the swing motion. And then Swami doing his own the beautiful, gentle hand movements. It was such a blissful thing. And let's do the speed too now. Kalyana Krishna, Kamaniya Krishna. Kalinga Madana Shri Krishna. Govardhana Giridhari Murari Gopi Mana Sanchari. Vrindavan ki tulasi mala. Pitambar dhari murari. Pitambar dhari murari. Kalyana Krishna, Kamaniya Krishna, Kalinga Mardana Shri Krishna. After I sing also, Swami is still not opening the eyes. Slowly, when the next bhajan started, Swami opened and looked at me and said, Chala baundi. It's very beautiful. He says to me on the face, it is only he can give this kind of encouragement in life. No one else can give you that kind of boost in your life for that moment. He knows which moment to catch to give you that encouragement of life that gets stuck to your life. So Swami comes and gives lifetime moments to each one of us. And that was one moment which I can recall. So this is pampering time. Pampering time goes on in various other things. Another pampering time. Swami looks at so many things. Swami was trying to verify whether I can sing exactly what he tells you. You know what do the music directors expect in any world? The music directors do not want your creativity. They will expect you to render exactly what I sing. La 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 la. If I tell you that, if you start saying la 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 la, no, don't do that. Sing what I want. That is music directors. Music directors want implicit obedience. They don't want you. They have already hired you based on your knowledge and capabilities. They are not hiring you for what you can do with their ideas. No. So that is a basic discipline which somehow I had learned it. And then Bhagwan made me, he does a lot of trial, staging, like in software we do development, staging, and production. Like that, Swami had different setups in different times. He used to call us inside the mandir around tea time, just like this. He'll have murukku, like all those snacks which you can eat around 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, all the deep fried snacks. He'll keep them all ready, call the 6 of us, and then, come on, eat, he'll say. We all eat. He'll keep watching as to how much we are pigging in terms, because we all youth, right? We all love to eat, and we are in the hostel dorm, and Swami cannot, hostel doesn't give us all those things every day. It cannot provide for 600 boys. So he used to keep this ready, and then he'll teach one song, trying to find out, are you able to produce what I want? Or are you trying to teach me? All this thing. So he gave us various opportunities, and then somehow finally came down to me on one of the darshan lines, and he called me for an interview. He asked me, I want to give you a role. Can you do that role? Swami, this is for 60th birthday. Swami's 60th birthday is coming. It's a big function. The World Conference is there. So many people from all over the world are coming. Can you do a role which I'm trying to tell you? It's not an ordinary role. You're from boys' hostel, but I want you to act as a girl. Can you? So when Swami has said that, it is just, when Swami is coming down and asking you, no, because you should not later feel bad that they're all boys in the hostel are making fun of you. Because this is Swami's role. Drama, very, very important. So if you say yes, I will teach you my songs, I'll teach you my dialogues, I'll teach you how to act, how to sing, I'll come and watch you perform, and you'll be on the stage on 60th birthday. Swami, please, I love it. Meaning, whatever you say, you're my everything. Please. And then I could not imagine myself as to how I would look like Radha. And that is Radha. And then the Krishna, we never thought the person chosen. Can anyone guess? Any students? Shivashankar Sai, who used to be the warden of the hostel, was chosen as Krishna, but we could not imagine that he would look good as Krishna when we look at him straight away. See, that is the vision we should have. Oh, Shivashankar Sai, how can? Krishna means we want somebody who was very, very tall and very, very, very handsome. We all have our own imaginations. So, but when he was dressed up, can you see that Krishna? I think Swami's choice, we cannot complain about. It is absolutely amazing. Even my children they tell Dad, you really look beautiful there. So the first thing my father broke out as soon as I got married was all these videos to my mother-in-law. Okay, so just to wake you up, I wanted to say that. So that is a Radha Krishna drama play, which has lots of songs I'll sing tomorrow. But the main thing Swami called me for on that day, he said, Radha ki oka meaning undi. What does Radha stand for? Radha ki adharam dhara aradan. Which means the only one thing which Radha was always doing, the basis for Radha is actually all the time shedding tears of joy, thinking about Lord Krishna. That R-A-D-A means Radha ki adharam dhara aradan. That's the only thing she was doing. Who else has given such meaning? Swami tells all this dialogue. Cinemalo Radhani ememo cheptunnaru. She's such a divine being. All movies are projecting Radha as not as a divine being. So she's such a divine personality. So I will teach you how to be, and you have to practice all alone. He told me you have to keep practicing, thinking about Krishna. Then only the role will come out well. And that is one of those plays where he pampered me with lots of opportunities. Every day he used to call me for 3 months. Every morning and evening he used to call vacation time and teach one song, one line, one syllable. He would harp on one. I'll give you that example. Repe sudinam manaku. Repe sudinam manaku. So when I sing this, what happened? Like, Sudinam manaku. So what happens? I didn't do what the music director told me. The music director is saying, Repe sudinam manaku. I used to think, only people who do not know how to sing will do, this is typical in Carnatic, right? I'm beyond Carnatic. I used to think like that. I know Carnatic, but I'm beyond Carnatic. I don't do those things. Sudhinam, Swami, I'm giving those katkas, So I used to think like that at that age in the 21 years. Sudhinam manaku. I'm doing that. Sariga ledu. Sudhinam manaku. Swami, that's beyond my prestige to do that. Sudhinam. It goes to go on 100 times. I mean, in the whole practice of 3 months, we would have sung this line easily more than 100 times. You know why? This dumb head didn't tell me that music director is God and you have to listen to exactly what he wants. I'm sharing this so easily with you. But that is how Bhagwan kept singing it so many times. And even until last, Sudhinam, when you get out of Puttaparthi's portal, then you start rewinding what Swami did to you. Oh my God, how terrible of me to have disobeyed. Because there are some people who are not blessed. Wherever Chandravadana Kamalanayana Chandravadana you've heard this in Carnatic? In the sound will be converted into LN sound. Chandravad, you heard that? Swami does that as part of his own because he's a Carnatic musician. So, Re Pe Sudino Manaku. I never did that. So many times, and so much so, Giridhar, who used to sit next to me, or Giridhar, he told me, if Swami wants to sing this one line with you repeatedly, why is he calling us, making us sit here and keep watching you? Sudino, Sudinam, Sudino. Why does he do that? That also is his play. His play is to make you wait and go through all the patient things. This is how our life was. That we have taken Swami so granted. Today, when Dr. Upadhyaya was talking, I was feeling, man, what a chance we have missed. Really to, grab. From his narration we can feel, Swami says, use me, use me. In his talk, what I got a message, he used the maximum possible out of Swami for him and to the world. It's inspirational, truly. We all have been so close to Swami. Swami used to say, you're all frogs in the well. And Swami used to say, there are bees which come from that far and take the nectar out of me and go. But Swami wanted to play with us. He gave us all the joy. And then when he kicked this frog out of this well, he made whatever he wanted us to be. So we are thankful to have kept us as frogs as well today, whatever he is giving us the opportunity to recall those beautiful moments. But this is what past is past. But right now, from whatever inspirational speech he gave, we grab as much of what Swami is and give to this world. So, getting back to my story here, these dramas and plays were very useful to learn his compositions. And then let me sing one little song of that drama. Tomorrow I'm going to sing more. This is a scene where Ravi Kumar, who sings, Mahabaki kumi dil mein. He sings this in Mandir every time. He has sung few hundreds of times. Like somebody was saying this morning, actually when Dr. Upadhyaya was speaking, because he's so much on my thoughts even now, one thought came to my mind. Swami will tell Professor Ravi Kumar, T. Ravi Kumar, to speak Adi, concentrated hydrochloric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid. Concentrated sulfuric acid experience cheppu. Swami will ask that boy to repeat concentrated sulfuric acid experience any number of times that we all got bored. All the students, oh my God, concentrated sulfuric acid is coming. So Swami will say, Adi cheppu. Swami will say, experience cheppu. Like what Dr. Upadhyaya said, there is somebody in the audience. For him, Swami wants to give that. So he will do anything to make you repeat the same line 100 times, same experience 100 times, same darshan every time. So nobody got fed up. Swami is no Sunday, no Saturday, right? No weekend, no retreats. Every day was a retreat. So Swami would make people do repetitive things so that somebody in the audience, like what you said, is going to benefit out of it. We are not supposed to question why. Just implicit obedience. So this song was sung during the time when Radha and her friend, my friend was Ravi Kumar, he's another singer. Swami likes to, so many singers to do drama. Whether they have the drama skills or not, we will figure out during the drama. So this song Swami composed. Swami said, see how beautifully composed? This light song. You're going to a river to bring water. The two girls are going, okay? Now the scene is set up, right, in your mind. Now you know how. Sudesh, you need to be active. Can you play that? Indu boyina deva devudu. Indu boy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Indu boyina deva devudu. Indu boyina deva devudu. Indindaina dagi parikshimpajujenu. Nanda baludu. Indu boyina deva Diga has to be strong. So this is a music composed by Swami, just to give you a lighter feeling that when girls go with their own friends, they're in a lighter mood. And then, నేడు వత్తునని చెప్పిన ఏడే గోపాలుడు వేణుదడు నేడు వత్తునని చెప్పిన ఏడే గోపాలుడు వేణుదడు యమునకొచ్చు దారి కడ్డు ఏలరాడు దేవుడు గోపబాలుడు ఎందు పోయినా దేవదేవుడు. So this is a song which describes as to how Radha goes to Yamuna to bring water, and Swami sitting there. Can you see the Shanti Vedika building? Swami's aura of hair. Swami sitting and watching. At the end of the play, half the time the mics didn't even work. This is the first play in Shanti Vedika after it was built, 1986. 85, sorry. 1985, November was the first time the Shanti Vedika was built and then used, and sound effects and everything was still in. Swami at the end of the play says, Chala baga chesaru. Swami is, because Swami is all the time immersed in what is going on there. And he tells, excellent, you all performed very good. That's enough. We all know how, when even next person could not hear the dialogues or the song. But Swami says, great, it's great. That's it. So these are all things we learn. Next. So this is a manuscript of me writing in Tamil. In the Boye, Swami says, in the Boye. All in Tamil, because I never knew Telugu because I was not born and brought up in Andhra Pradesh. So I used to write in Tamil. Swami will dictate, Indu, Boye, Na, Deva, Devudu. Like that. This is what is an interview, it's happening. But we didn't realize that if we had the understanding that we are talking to Swami, we would not have missed so many things. But certain things you cannot do both on the same time. When you concentrate on task, you have to focus on the task. So then there is other chance. Okay, this is how it goes. How much time? 25 minutes? So various opportunities I got in terms of, included one where Swami was, Swami came out from the mandir and said, where is Radha Kumar? Come. Today I didn't get, Swami says, I didn't get a chance. I didn't get time. So many foreign devotees have come. I spent all my day with them and I didn't get time to sit with them. Oh, we have to review this song. Come, we'll go in the car, Swami said. I said, Swami, this is something I never expected. So Swami wanted to differentiate which Kumar. Radha Kumar, you come? So I sat down and then went through this. So Swami was going, Ippudu Padu. The whole car was going around from Mandir to Gokulam and everywhere and came back. And then at that time, I didn't realize, I was looking at only Swami and singing. Swami said, Swami is apologetic, saying that I could not find time. But in my mind, I said, Swami, I'm very careful. You have given us so much, and this is not something which I really want to fall for. In my own mind told me, don't fall for this. This is a time when Swami is testing you. After this, if you say, oh, it's okay, if you say that, that's it, you'll be done forever. So that is one experience which, I thought we should always remember that we are with the divine and his time is precious. Swami gave me opportunities to serve, and he taught me how to serve sambar from the container, where you use the ladle, don't fill the ladle fully with the vegetables. Don't fill it only with the juice, but fill the vegetables and juice in a balanced manner. It doesn't fall, and then it should not fall between the container and the plate, no dots should fall. And then he teaches me as to how when you take a dip of the sambar, it will start dripping, right? At that time, you have to do like this and then directly pour slowly. Don't do that. These are all VIPs. They're all my VIPs. So the treatment time, so all the pampering time is over. Swami comes and tells me, let's see how your results are. And then we were 19 students in our batch, 19 postgraduate students. And of all of them, everyone got 60% and above, except for one, and that was me. And then we are all lined up in to take Pada Namaskar. And Swami saying, oh, come on, come on, come on. Hey, you, stay away. Swami said, you stay away from there. Everybody else, the scene is in between, all students, all devotees. Swami is standing in between during sand days. During the sand days, which we used to collect Swami's footprints from the sand. Swami gives Pada Namaskar to everybody, and then it's like a public insult. Only Swami can do that. Swami can do beautiful insults which will teach you life or lesson even which parents cannot teach. He knows your weakness, and he will know how exactly to impart a lesson in your dumb mind. This is what he did. He said, no Pada Namaskar for you. You'll be sent back to Chennai, where you can go continue your rowdyism, go to Moore Market and everything. We, in our institute, want only high standard students. We don't want people who don't give importance to studies. Swami said, after that, we don't know what is going to happen, because Swami is going to send me off immediately. Then, he didn't talk to me for some days, and then came back and said, next semester, if you don't get A grade, A is 60%, you will be sent out. So you worked so hard. I worked so hard that I could not imagine I topped my classmate, Ramakrishna, who was supposed to be most brilliant ever. I scored more than him. It's like lifetime achievement for me. It's like, that is my world. Oh, I scored more than Ramakrishna. It's like, that was really possible only because Swami could, everyone knows Venkateshwar, everybody knows Ramakrishna, how brilliant he is, right? So I got, that too, he didn't score because he forgot to turn the question paper to one side. And that is how I scored, I guess. Doesn't matter, I won. So Swami was extremely happy, and then Swami comes out of the darshan hall and then comes out and says, where is S. Kumar? Where is S. Kumar? On that particular day, for that particular result, I was the only one. Swami went asking for S. Kumar for all over the darshan line, came back because I was sitting in the bhajan hall. Come on, come on. As soon as you open the door, what is S. Kumar in life? Is it very important? In his mission of life, where he has done so many things in this world, is me getting a grade, O grade, matters? But he makes you feel so important, and then makes you realize the lesson and to work hard so that he can make you expand in your life. If you can expand your potentials, you can grow better and you can do more things to this world. He teaches that lesson. Various other things, I have time constraint. I will cover them tomorrow's talk. If this is for, the treatment for not being alert. He did send me to vacation. And then when I came back from vacation, he said, Eppudocha, Swami, just now I came. He went directly to Warden Sir and told, please tell S. Kumar not to sit in the bhajan hall anymore. I don't want to listen to him. He went to whatever, he didn't communicate what the reason is and etc. And then for 15 days, Swami said, not sitting in the bhajan hall, not talking to anybody. So I was like isolated, sitting in the last row. For a singer, the best punishment is tell him not to sing, the best punishment on earth. So the same strong point will become a weak point at some point in time. Then that is what Swami will touch upon so that we will do what he wants us to do. And on the day when I got a chance to go near Swami, finally, if I'm sitting here, Swami will go that way. If I go sit there, Swami will come this way. So we think Swami has taken avatar only for ourselves, right? We are so egoistic when we are growing up. We think that Swami has taken avatar only for me. See, he's avoiding me, right? But there could be another devotee who's sitting there on that day whom Swami wants to talk to, So Swami's ways are innumerable. And then when I hide myself one day in a corner and then jump on Swami to take hold of Swami's feet. Swami, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I don't know what mistakes I did. When you went to Chennai, you went to house to house to house. Too much talking, too much talking, too much talking. Is that what I'm building you for? I'm trying to groom you into a person who can grow into what I want you to grow. You go to Chennai and back to your own ways. That is why Swami didn't want you to sing. Swami, can I sing now? Drama, drama. Just for singing, you want to do all this. Swami, please forgive me. I was holding Swami's feet and Swami just, forgave me, and then that day itself. Giridhari Nanda Kumar Kanhaiya Madhuvan ke Mohan Murli Bajaiya Giridhari Nanda Kumar Kanhaiya. After that, Swami comes by, walks by, acted as though nothing ever happened. Which means he wanted me to learn this lesson. So treatments truly teach us various, I'll cover this tomorrow. And then for various reasons, when you go through the treatment, you realize that it is important to start observing. Until then, what we think is, we think Swami is for me. Swami, my interview, my performance, everything to do with me and Swami is what we are thinking. Over a period of time, we start looking around, and that time Swami is to do the playing of games for students with teachers. So these are all opportunities where we get to see how Swami performs. Swami, we watched sitting in the audience in Punachandra, we watched Swami go. Brigadier Bose was healed during the discourse. In the middle, I was sitting in the audience on one side. Swami went, healed him, and brought him back to life, and came back and acted. Nothing ever happened. But how do we know? After that, the Brigadier Bose narrates what exactly happened. This is available in YouTube. You all can watch it. And this is in the Swami talks, Swami stops, and then goes, and then Swami comes back. Hey, nothing ever happened, A Lord who can bring back life, for him, this is nothing. Which means how much of importance we see Swami as a global personality in terms of bringing up so many things. That time, our performance, our role in whatever we need to do becomes a very, very one of those things. So that is what we learn. Swami teaches time management, financial management. Swami went for darshan, collected so many letters, and came back and said, each of these letters Swami will give to students, and this has 500 rupee note. This is, this has got 1,000 rupees. Swami will not even open, but, he will be able to guess what is there inside. But he said, so many letters have so many things. Swami, please perform my daughter's marriage. Please perform my son's marriage. Give a child for my daughter. So many things are there in these letters, but none of them say, thank you, Swami, for giving me what you have already given me. So that is something which tells us how we need to approach our life in terms of what we have. Like Dr. Upadhyaya has mentioned about food. How can I take medicine if I don't have food? So those are little things which Swami tells us and demonstrate to us how expansion is important. He pampers us, he gives us treatment. And after the treatment, we start observing on different things which is being done at a global level. And that is how we can come back to what is called as our life. It has to become his message. Then we need to do something after seeing all this. What is that? what is that we need to do? Each one of us, if we have to channelize our love, our devotion to Swami, we locate one or two skills in us. If I'm a doctor, am I a singer? Am I somebody who can coordinate well? Am I somebody who can cook well? Each of us try to identify a skill in us to bring to the forefront and build on that to mix the love. How do we do that? When we do it in an attitude which is egoless, selfless, not importance-oriented. If we do these three things, a sai at the individual level, the sai at the family level, the sai at the community level, at the society level, then our life will become His message. What are those attributes? At the individual level, if I start singing, oh, is everyone listening to my bhajan? Dwaraknatha Madhusudhana Ghanashyama. If I sing, are people ready to follow? Dwaraknatha Madhusudhan. Instead of that, sing a simpler bhajan which people can follow. Like Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Satyam. A bhajan, bhajan when sung, bhajan is only 50% of the lead singer. 50% is done by the following. If we can sing a simpler bhajan, offer with an attitude of, yes, it should be a point of joy for everybody. Instead of, Dwaraknatha. So, the purpose of bhajan is to make people sing the name. So people start, oh, it's so beautiful to listen to. The music is so nice. I will just keep on listening. Then there's no benefit of bhajans. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Everybody, see, people are waiting to follow. It's like they're on the horse. If we can do the attitude with a selfless goal, instead of checking whether every Sangadi has come out well. Hari Guna Gana Karo Mana Mero Sai Guna Gana Karo. Sai has been made into pieces. Sai Guna Gana Karo. What is the word? I can't even hear the words, right? Sai Guna Gana Karo Man Mero. That is how we have to sing. We have learnt all this from Bhagwan. Ekkuva ragal teestunadu. He's just, Swami cannot, actually this Dr. Upadhyaya brought this point. He cannot tolerate ego. If he's sitting on this seat, somebody does that, he feels the seat is so hot. He'll get up and run away. Swami has said that when you sing, if you have ego, because for me, I know only singing, so that's why I'm using that example. Even cooking, if we think of 100 people, is the spice level in the midway, everybody should eat. You know, I'm sure kitchen people are thinking like that. That is how the food was extremely good today, right? All of us enjoyed it. We thank them too. So, yeah. An implicit faith that, you know what, all singers are afraid of. I'm from singer ego point of view, I'm telling you. How will my talent be exhibited? I've got 5 minutes more? 10 minutes more. How will my talent be exhibited well? Unless I do all that, you know? If I exhibit all that, then people know I've learned classical, I've done this, I've done that, you know? But this is bhajan. If you want to do classical, do fully classical. Then we will sit and listen. Then, oh, no, I'm not practiced to that. We don't want to practice to that extent, but still we want to show our halfway knowledge, how, you know, into our skills, where we are making all the people here victims of our ego through our knowledge. That's not the goal. So if we can do this in every skill of ours, take the skill, keep the attitude selfless, and then have an implicit faith that this selfless goal, though it does not exhibit your talent fully, it'll come back 10 times more to you back in terms of benefit. There is a quotation which says, "Give to the world the best you have, and the best will come back to you." That is the investment of the world. The earth behaves like that. That's how we have food, right? You invest one seed and we have 100 seeds out of it. We have rice. Give to the world the best you have. So that is a SSI at the individual level. SSI at the family level. Let us be simple. Let us forgive our children, because we all also have been children. If we are too strict with our children, children will avoid us. Let us be adoring. Yes, you can make this mistake, but the consequence of making this mistake is this. And then be friendly all the time. So that is an attitude required. And also children, if we all have children, we observed them, they will do what we do. They won't do what we say. If you tell them to do this, they will not do it. Why should I do that? Are you doing it? Why are you telling me? But they will automatically do what we do. So let us be an ideal to our own children at the family level. That will bring us a lot more harmonious family. Because how can we be on the next level of our life being His message? He has built the whole world. How many countries Swami has taken care? If we cannot take care of our own family, how can we do something great in the world? The next level of the same SSI attributes at the community level is service. Through any form of skill we have, service. Those who work with us, let us be appreciative of them and get the best out of them, and be inspirational. We have one example in front of us. Apart from Bhagwan Baba, we saw this morning how inspirational the talk was. The person who spoke this morning. That is SSI at the society level. Dr. Upadhyaya, meaning he's traveled so many countries to do this kind of service, and the response back, give to the world the best you have. It comes back in so many ways. And this is what is my takeaway as part of my preparing for the goal given by you to me. Swami says, don't walk in front of me, for I may not follow you. Don't walk behind me, for I may not lead you. Walk beside me and be my friend. Swami has given us an approach as to how to talk to Him. Wherever you go, you just take you. Swami, today I'm not finding a car to park in the parking lot. Please find me. Please find a parking lot. I have to go to the bathroom urgently. Please find a service area. We can call Swami for anything. Of course, the silly things also we can call. We can call Him for big things too. This works out. Whenever I have great food, I just say, Swami, thank you so much for fantastic food today. Just keep talking. It will become part of our life. That itself is like we carry Him all the way with us. That's something which I use it because it's very advantageous. Whenever I have fear, the fear goes off. Whenever I'm too joyful, I just thank Him so that it becomes His credit. That way, the ego never escalates. So this point was brought about. I don't know how the thought process became similar. Dr. Upadhyaya brought this. Lord Krishna said, Karmanye vadhikaraste. Do the karma and don't expect the result. That doesn't work for Kali Yuga. It becomes very difficult to handle ourselves like this. Then Shirdi Sai came and he said, Shraddha and Saburi. It's very abstract for today's children. And then Swami brought Love All Serve All. And then I only brought that Love All Serve All into specific attributes into individual, family, and society. And then, before I go, this is the last slide. Let's do one song which Swami says, Swami had given us this song, Sahana Vavatu. Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is our institute prayer. Why? Swami has put this not because it is something to do with Hinduism or anything. This says, whatever little you know, learn it well, practice well, share it with people. Learn with dedication, share with people. Learn with dedication, share. Learn and share, which is love all, serve all. That's exactly, when you have love for something, you grab as much as, serve all, you do it. So this is exactly the same thing. And so the song goes like this. आओ सब मिलकर गाएं, एकता के गीत दोहराएं। आओ सब मिलकर गाएं, एकता के गीत दोहराएं। सारे जहां से पति नगर में देखो हजारों आए। मत हजारों बेहजारों, वेश हजारों, रूप हजारों, मत हजारों, न जाने कैसे, फिर भी देखो, सब मिलकर गाए, भूल जाए भिन्नता को। बोलो जय जयकार, बोलो जयकार, बोलो जयकार। Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Jai Jaikar, Jai Jaikar, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. This goes Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Telugu also. Kalasi melasi perugudam, kalasi melasi tirugudam, kalasi melasi telusukunna telivini poshinchudam. That's a meaning. So it's all in one song. It says, let's live together, grow together, spend time together, reach together, and share together. So that is the goal of Swami's life. That's all. Let us finish this presentation with what Swami has to say for us.
Then you can set an ideal to others. You should not say Swami will transform, it's only one-sided. Swami is ready to give. But you should be ready to hold and collect. If you don't collect, it will drop down. You do your duty, Swami will do his duty.
Duty is God.
So Swami says duty is God. Do your duty, that's the correct thing. Like this, when students behave themselves in accordance to their form, then they'll be doing their duty and will keep the name and the repute of their families and the stage of the householder to follow. Amen.